loading the first stage, and about 5 minutes from now we'll start loading second stage. So things are looking really good, and nominal instrumentation on all the load.
We are counting down to a T0 at 10:19:43 a.m. Eastern Time, 14:19:43 UTC time. It is an instantaneous window now that we've started locks. Real quickly, Mick.
Yeah, absolutely. We starting this densified locks, it sets our window for this morning, because we've committed to that, because we have to maintain that cold temperature of the densified locks in the stage. So the team is confident. They've given the go. We've started propellant loading, and we're looking forward to liftoff.
All right, our next call out will be for propellant load in the second stage of the rocket. That's coming up in just about 10 minutes. But for now, we'll send it back to Megan and Jim.
Falcon Heavy is in startup.
Good call out that the Falcon Heavy is in startup. Now we're going to get the go at T-minus 45 seconds.
Go for launch.
We are go for launch. All systems are go to send the Psyche spacecraft to deep space.
30 seconds. $15 seconds.
And here we go with the final seconds of launch. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition. And liftoff. Liftoff of Falcon Heavy and Psyche on a mission to a metal asteroid in deep space to study the building blocks of our planet's inner space.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
View there from the onboard camera on the booster. Beautiful shot there as it goes through the clouds.
Power and telemetry nominal.
We're here to all the power telemetry are nominal. We're also looking at the data for all 27 engines. And
Falcon is supersonic.
All chamber pressures look good, and Falcon is supersonic now.
Throttling down in preparation for max Q. A moment of peak mechanical stress on the rocket.
What will happen here
Max
is
Q.
the side boosters will be at full power, and the center core will be at a reduced power to go through max Q to reduce the pressures on the structure of the launch vehicle.
Coming up in 30 seconds. We'll start getting ready to have those boosters cut off.
Vehicle's looking good, pitching down range. All telemetry looks really good so far, Daryl. So we see a beautiful view of the Falcon Heavy and center core and side boosters there. Data is looking really good.
All 27 engines of the Falcon Heavy putting down 5.1 million pounds of thrust. Standing by now for booster engine cutoff for those side boosters. The center core booster will continue on.
Booster engine cutoff.
Side booster separation confirmed.
Great shot there of the side boosters coming off the rocket.
MVAC engine chill has started.
And there we start the chill on stage 2 as we get ready for MECO on the center core. Stage 2 will continue chilling down, making sure the fuel and propellants are flowing through that MVAC, getting ready for ignition.
Those boosters will have 3 burns, 2 re-entry burns and 1 final landing burn before it comes back down at LZ1 and LZ2, landing zone 1 and 2 here at the Cape. Next up is main engine cutoff of that center booster. After that cuts off, there'll be a series of steps that will happen in close succession. Main engine cutoff. The center core stage will separate, and then we'll start the second stage burn, the first of 2 burns today.
There we see a shot inside
Back
the.
shutdown.
That was a shutdown.
Looking
Main
now
engine cut
inside
off.
the booster. There you have Miko,
Stage separation confirmed.
and there it goes. You're looking at the second stage in front of you, lighting up its
MVAC
MVAC
ignition.
engine. Split screen now on your right-hand side.
Center core FTS is saved.
Bermuda.
Calling out the communication stations. What a beautiful shot there, while we had it, of stage 2.
Daryl, we continue to look at the side
Bearing
boosters.
separation confirmed.
Boost back has been completed, and they're in extended coast right now.
And there go the fairings. Revealing Psyche to the atmosphere. You can see the fairing falling away back to Earth. SpaceX has their recovery vessel.
Vehicle is on a nominal trajectory.
Their recovery vessel, Bob, is out in the waters right now, looking to recover both of them. Getting a good burn now from the second stage. This lasts about 4 minutes. We are going out over the Atlantic Ocean, heading south towards southern Africa. On the right-hand side, you see the glowing engine of the stage 2. We've got 2 cameras there. On the left, we're tracking those boosters coming back down.
Yeah, we should see in about 20 seconds, we should see the booster entry burn, which is be the 1 engine on both side boosters.
Quite a clear image in space on the right-hand side. We've got clouds overhead on the left, but you can see at the center, we're tracking one of those boosters. Also tracking the second stage, it looks like right there.
Yeah, all the data so far, telemetry is looking nominal. I see the telemetry chilling down the engines for that booster entry burn on the side boosters, starting up in the telemetry. Everything's looking nominal. The vehicle second stage is performing very well, and side boosters are coming back.
Boosters entry burn startup.
And there we just heard booster entry burn startup is happening. And seeing the entry burn getting ready to go on the side boosters.
Boosters entry burn shutdown.
And there we saw the booster entry burn on 1 and shutdown. And there we see booster entry burn on the second side booster and shutdown.
Next burn is the final landing burn. And for
PYNY FTS is saved.
And for folks who are in the area, you end up hearing that loud sonic boom, that thunderclap, just about the time they make landing.
Stage 2 is on a nominal trajectory.
You and I here at Hangar AE, just a couple of miles away from this landing zone, we certainly hear it and feel it.
Yep, and I see now that the side boosters are supersonic, transitioning to transonic.
And that's a shot of the booster through a thin layer of clouds.
We heard the call out for transonic. Landing burn has
Stage 2
started.
and terminal guidance.
Here it comes.
I don't know, Daryl, but that sonic boom was great for us. I'm sure Jim is excited over there. There's the second one. sure the host desk over there is feeling that really well.
Literally, our monitors were shaking as both those boosters broke the sound barrier.
And we just heard booster landing confirmed, as we see on the screen, both
And
back
back
landing
shutdown.
zone 1 and 2. Everything looks great. And then the call out for
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
Psyche 1, stage 2 engine cutoff.
Okay, we've been following along with the Falcon Heavy's second stage as it continues its journey out with Psyche. Let's bring back NASA's Daryl
And
Nail
back
and Nick
ignition,
Woltman
burn 2.
for the next operational milestones in this mission. Guys, go ahead.
Yeah, and there you just heard it, and you can see it. The engines start for the second time on the second stage of the Falcon Heavy rocket, now flying through space close to the country of Australia. And you can see it there. We've been tracking it all along, watching the fuel get prepped and prepared to restart that engine. Mick, this burn, roughly about 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, this burn's very important to get Psyche on its way. And Daryl, as you said, we've been tracking that. And as throughout that 45-minute coast phase, there have been call-outs for different ground stations that have been used around the United States, or around the world, actually, to track this second stage. And you and I have been continuing to watch that telemetry. And this vehicle so far has performed very well today, and looking forward to this final burn to get ready for spacecraft deployment.
Those tracking stations that you mentioned, as we've heard them called out throughout the broadcast, also helpful with bringing us this picture right here, that high definition video pictures from space, which we greatly appreciate seeing and are able to show you exactly what's happening. As the spacecraft approaches the northwest coast of Australia, it will continue flying over the Indian Ocean. We will get ready to end that second burn and then prepare for the big moment, Mick, and that's separation of the Psyche spacecraft.
Yeah, and that's what Jim and I know all his team are excited about. We are too. Great successful launch today, watching that Falcon Heavy come back, those 2 side boosters land. But it's all about the Psyche spacecraft in this mission, and that's what we're very happy to be doing today, to deliver this on orbit and get Psyche on its way. And we are so happy to be a partner with JPL and the Psyche team to do that. So very looking forward to that video of separation.
So the burn about to come to an end here in just a few seconds.
And vac shutdown. Psyche payload separation confirmed.
There it is. The Psyche spacecraft going off into deep space.
That is
2.2 billion mile journey.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, that is an amazing shot right there. I'm so excited to see that. Probably not as excited as Jim, who's up at the host desk right now, but that is an awesome shot to see Psyche leaving the stage 2.
You see the team right there in the lower left-hand right corner. They are anxious as they see their baby go off into space towards an asteroid named Psyche, same as the mission. As you look at that Psyche spacecraft, you see the large diameter circle, which is where it attached to the payload adapter. That circle down at the bottom, that's a low-gain antenna. And that low-gain antenna will play a key role